I have to say, these Christmas embellies are really fun to work with, but there's a few tricks that I want to show you here in Design Space that will make it that much easier. So first of all, I'm assuming you've uploaded them into Design Space after you purchase them in the store. This one, no need to do much with. This one just comes in just the way it is. You add it to the canvas. It's ready to go. If you have pre-cut some of your bases, the base cut is 4 by 5 1/4. So you may have a whole bunch of those papers that you've already done. So you could simply turn this layer off here and then just go ahead and you'd only have to cut these few. When you send it to the screen, to the Make It screen, Cricut's going to cut these guys out of white, this out of whatever color you put in. Okay? All right, so there's that. Let's get rid of that for now, and let's get you the next one. So let's say we're bringing in this one, same thing. You don't have to do anything. It also has the same card base. This guy, I want you to do a little something too when you bring him in. When you bring him in, Cricut's going to want to cut this black layer. See, it says basic cut. I'm suggesting, first of all, you ungroup. I'm suggesting you click on this guy and you come up here and instead of basic cut, you're going to switch it to pen. Then you've got to tell Cricut where to pen, where to draw. I'm going to click on this and hold down Shift and get this one, and I'm going to say attach. So now when I send this to the cut screen, Make It, Cricut's going to go ahead and it's going to draw this layer on the white, and then this is just your backing. Again, if you've already cut your 4 by 5 1/4, you don't need to cut that one. All right? Okay, so there's that. Really, it is an easy layer, and Cricut does all the work. Let's go to the other one. This one. This is also one that you're going to want to let Cricut do some of the work and let Cricut do the drawing. So again, ungroup. And the reason we ungroup is that when we attach, we don't want to attach everything together. We want to attach just the writing. So first things first is we're going to change Oh Christmas Tree down here. And we're going to change that to a right layer. Draw with a pen. Cricut uses that interchangeably. And then I'm also going to change this black layer of the tree. And that is this one. And I'm going to change that from a cut to a pen. And then I want to attach both of those, the two draw layers, so Shift, hold both of them, to this white layer. And I'm going to say attach. That tells Cricut what to do. So when I send that to the screen, it comes over here. And see this one load of the mat, it needs a pen and a cut. I'm using the Cricut Joy. Yep, it can do all of these. They all fit perfectly on the Joy. This again is that same 4 by 5 1/4. And then let me just go back and get rid of you so we have a clean slate. There are no other ones that you need to do anything with at all. The rest of them, Cricut Joy can just go ahead and cut. When you're putting them together, let's look at this guy for a second. I want you to see there's a bunch of layers. And when you look at it, let's ungroup it. This is really the easiest way to figure out what is really going on when you bring in a little complicated. So remember, Cricut cuts by color. So it isn't that bad. That is the actual ornament. And this is your word. Now, Cricut can do it. My Cricut Joy, haha. Cut that out. It's a font that it can handle. I used Close to My Heart cardstock on medium cardstock setting. It worked great. But if you don't want to, you can take this, put it right on top, select. You don't want to be bothered gluing that down because it can be tricky. And I'm going to come up here and align it first, make sure, I eyeballed it, make sure it's in the center. Not that center. This center, hold on. I want it centered, but I don't want it there. I want it centered horizontally. So it's right in the middle. I'm going to come down here and say slice. Now, watch what happens. Let's take this off and take this off. So now this is going to show whatever color it is behind it. So in my case, it's white. So if I cut my ornament out of not gray, out of a deeper color, out of maybe a green, you're going to see that I didn't need to cut joy. I could have, but I didn't need to cut it by itself. Okay? So that's one option you can do. On this one, this is actually 3 layers. It's really to give you that detail of the holly leaves because they really are the highlight along with this ornament. Okay? One of the things I thought of is maybe use some glimmer paper to cut this actual ornament, in which case trying to stick this tiny font on it wouldn't be super successful. So in that case, I would cut this out. I would use the slice option. I can't wait to see how your embellies come out. Please tag me in them when you create them and share them. Love to see them. Bye.